So good morning, everybody, and welcome. As Anthony introduced me, I'm Agnes Kesmarki, and I'm the Queensland Health Promotion Officer for the Continence Foundation of Australia. You can see my details on the screen at the moment. So my role as the Health Promotion Officer, I'm able to provide free information sessions for organizations and their staff members about the Continence Foundation, our resources, and our online learning portal. Additionally, if an organization has a specific question or inquiry in regards to continence management, care, or treatment, I can tailor a presentation and bring in a continence health professional who will be able to answer those specific questions in that session. In the present time, I'm not able to do any face-to-face presentations, but I can offer online delivery through Zoom. So if you wish to organize me for a talk, please contact me via my email address or through the phone number displayed on the screen. So who is the Continence Foundation? We are the national peak body promoting bladder and bowel health in Australia for people with urinary and fecal incontinence, their families and their carers, and anyone involved in the treatment, care, or management of incontinence, including those people who may not have incontinence, but in some point in their life may experience incontinence. So why do we do what we do? Incontinence is actually quite a common issue, and it's not one of those things that a lot of times people like to open up about or talk about. Some people may experience it and they're not realizing that what they experience is incontinence. So it's very important that people do seek help if they have any form of leaking. In Australia, unfortunately, incontinence does affect 1 in 4 Australians. And it can present in a number of ways. And as the leading authority, we can help. So in ways that we can help is by providing learning resources to upskill the workforce through our online continence learning portal, offering support through our National Continence Helpline, which is a free telephone service staffed by continence specialist nurses who can answer anyone's questions or provide support or information or advice to both the general public and health professionals between Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We also inform the public and workforce through health promotion. That's where my role comes in as a health promotion officer. And we also advocate for change and improvement through our policy team, and we engage with the continence sector. Apart from the National Continence Helpline, the Foundation's largest resource is the website, which is continence.org.au. And it provides a wide range of information on all aspects of continence and incontinence. We also have incontinence information on our website in 30 different languages. And on our website, we also have a section which will give you access to our resources. So our resources include information brochures, posters, fact sheets, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people's information as well. And most of our resources can be ordered as a hard copy and can be delivered to your address for free. And you can order them in bulk if you want to display them in your workplace, or you can download them as a PDF format and print them off. And we also have a magazine called Bridge, which is our consumer magazine, comes out quarterly. So that can be also ordered through our resources section. The other good resource that the Continence Foundation provides for the public, and our health workers is the Continence Support Now, which is a web-based app. So sometimes people get confused and they believe that they can find this app through the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, but it's not an actual phone app. So that's why we call it a web app. So it can be accessed through a web browser by putting in the Continence Support Now website address, and it will take you to the page that you can see right now on the right. And as you can see, it's got very clear and identifiable graphics and nice large text. And basically, it's a pocket guide for disability and aged care workers providing bladder and bowel support. So for example, if someone needs to know how to change someone's catheter bag, if they click on the catheter section, there will be information and also videos, demonstration videos on how to correctly do the process. It also has sections where it would clearly advise the support worker when to escalate patient care to a registered nurse. So it's clearly identified with a red little hand symbol, which will draw the attention of the care worker and read the actual text. And then if they need further support from a registered nurse, then they can escalate it and find some support from those health professionals. And also the topics linked to further reading to increase the knowledge of the persons. It's a great little resource, as I said, especially for those people working in disability and aged care. Another resource that we have recently developed is our Continence Learning Portal. It's an online portal developed by education and clinical specialists, offering a range of courses, educational resources, and professional development opportunities, and also provide learning opportunities to students with a range of knowledge, training, and experience. Now, the learning options include webinars. Some courses are open and free, and also there are some paid courses and also lectures. So it is actually free to create an account on continencelearning.com, which will give you access to our webinars and open courses and some information for free. And then if you do wish to take your knowledge base further, then you can then enter the paid courses as well. The Continence Foundation also has a membership. So the membership gives people access to our quarterly Continence journal, delivering the latest thinking and research, weekly member updates offering up-to-date industry news and events. The membership also gives you discounts to the National Conference on Incontinence, and also discounts on courses available at the continencelearning.com website that I just talked about. We also have a fair bit of consumer support. So one of them is Incontinence in Confidence, which is a website that has been designed, well, it's the actual website address is incontinence.org.au. And it's designed for adolescents with information around building confidence and motivation and mental health support and how to manage incontinence during sports and sleepovers. So that website is a great resource for the younger people. Also toilet tactics, specially designed for Australian primary schools. And we have what's called Pelvic Floor First. So it's a website and it's also a downloadable phone app. And it shows people how to do exercises that are safe for their pelvic floor. So it's not pelvic floor exercises, but it gives people support who may experience incontinence or are at risk of incontinence. For example, someone who just given birth, they can't go back to the gym straight away and do all those hard exercises, or certain exercises may not be safe for their pelvic floor. So this website or app, if they access it, it will show them alternatives of what's safe in terms of exercise for their pelvic floor. And then we have Laugh Without Leaking, which is our yearly, I forgot, I had just a little bit of a brain freeze. It's our campaign, it's our national campaign, which happens in World Continence Week each year, which was in mid-June this year as well. Other consumer support that we offer for the public, and I suppose anyone in Australia, is the National Public Toilet Map. So this is once again an app, a phone app, or it could be as a website. They can be accessed either way. And the National Public Toilet Map shows you all the public toilets in Australia. So it's quite handy. So for example, you're going for a hike somewhere, as long as you got reception on your phone, you just type in where you're at in the app, and it will show you the closest public toilet to you. So you never have to be feeling like there is no option around. Also, I suppose for people who may not have a mobile phone where you can have an app, or if you don't use a mobile phone, you can also sit down at the computer and do a journey planner. So you can plan out the journey that you're going to take and see the toilets along the way that will be, and then just print it out, and then so you're all set and don't have to be looking in the last minute. It's also a good map because it shows you all the toilet facilities, so wheelchair access, when the toilet is open from until, if it has a shower, so anything to do with the toilet facility, this map will show you. Another thing that people are not aware of is the master locksmith access key, which is specifically designed for people with urgent need to use the toilet. So it's a key where you have to apply for it and you have to be eligible for it. And it gives people a 24/7 access to public toilets, but only those public toilets that bear the logo of the MLEC, which is what's called the MLEC key, which can be seen on the screen on the right. So if the public toilet has that logo on it, and if you do have this special key, then you can actually open it outside of normal operating hours. Oh, and that has actually come to the end. So that's our national helpline on the screen. And if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Thank you so much for that that presentation, Agnes. That was great, and I learned a lot that I didn't know. You have so many resources. I was particularly impressed by the Support Now web app for support workers. That's a great initiative, and by the looks of it, it's all graphical and step by step. And
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say also the resources for adolescents and children. That's great, and I guess children, you probably get a lot of parents accessing those resources, and adolescents, well, they can access in full privacy. So, because obviously it is a taboo topic in the Western world, so it's not something people go talking about. And the National Public Toilet Map, what a fantastic resource for anybody, really. I guess, yeah, even somebody who doesn't have continence issues could find that useful. And we've got a comment from one of our attendees, Wendy, from Caxton Legal Centre. She said, we met at Logan Love Seniors last year. That special key is a great thing to know about. Our seniors will love that.
Oh yes, no, that's what I mean. It's not a lot of people know about it, and I've been doing a lot of presentations to community groups over the past few years, and yes, it's something that people always find like, wow, they didn't know about it, and it's just so handy, especially if people have that condition where they have to go and you don't want to go there and find the toilet locked. So if someone has that key, it's really, really valuable.
Sure, what a fantastic resource, and thank you for joining us today, Agnes. Much appreciated.
Thank you.